Do you have an appointment today, or is this just a walk-in? Appointment. Okay, I thought I had one scheduled for right now. Let me just check real quick to make sure that you have the right time. I have to confirm this with everybody, I'm sorry. Could I get your first and last name, please? Date of birth. Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure. Anyways, how are you doing today? Oh, that's great, that's great. And it says here that you already had an idea for a tattoo picked out. Do you have any pictures or anything to show me? Or do you want me to go find some of the templates I have and you can choose one from those? You want an orthographic and isometric projection of a glide bait tattooed on your forehead, like a fishing lure. Okay, do you want me to draw that? Okay, I'll see what I can do. Give me a couple of minutes. How does this look? Okay, are you sure you want this? Okay, I ask that with everybody that I give tattoos to because they are very permanent and it can be very expensive to get them removed. But specifically with this one, are you sure you would like this tattooed on your forehead? Okay, your wish is my command. Let me get my setup ready real quick. Sorry about that, I had to reach around you right there. Okay, got my needle ready. We actually switched to a different kind of needle for this because this is supposed to hurt less, and according to the people that I've used this new type of needle on for the last couple tattoos, it is a more pleasant experience. So hopefully you feel the same, especially because it's going to be on your forehead here. We need to get your hair out of the way for this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a headband for you. Okay, let me just... Okay, your hair should be out of the way now. Perfect. Alright, then now we have to clean off your forehead just to make sure there's no residue or sweat or dirt or anything that can mess this tattoo up, because that would be bad. We also don't want it to get infected, obviously. So I've got this stuff here. Let me just put that on your forehead real quick. Thanks for sitting still for that. A lot of people, when they come in for tattoos, they're super antsy. They're a little worried, a little nervous, but obviously I can see you have some in your arms, so you've done this before, which is good. Alright, perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I need to wipe your forehead off real quick with this paper towel I have here. Alright, and I think we are ready to go. Are you sure you want to do this tattoo? Okay, good. We will do it. I will do it to the best of my abilities. I'm sure you'll love it. But it is a little strange, I guess. I don't know. I've done worse tattoos. Alright. You ready? Sit still for me. Does that hurt at all? Okay, you can take it. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Where do you think is the most painful place that you've gotten a tattoo before? Yeah, that's what I've heard. The wrist is pretty bad. If people get them on their feet or their ankles, that can hurt pretty bad. Yeah, just anywhere where you don't have a lot of or be really good at it. I suppose you don't have to have a passion for it, but you have to have some skill or some talent. And then you have to practice specifically for tattoos. I really suppose it's as long as you think you need, but it should be. For me, it was a couple years before I was confident enough to do it on an actual person. You have to do a lot of practice with tattoo guns and with, like, fake skin is essentially what it is. But, yeah, once you do enough practice, then it's really a fun job. You get to meet interesting people. And I used to be really stressed out about messing up my tattoos, but not as much anymore. Yeah, sorry about the pipes if you can hear those. We need to get those fixed too. And the tree frog, apparently that's living in my attic. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna see if I can get that tree frog out of my house. Sorry about that, I'll get back to your tattoo here. Here, let me just wipe your forehead off here real quick. Perfect. Yeah, there have been a lot of tree frogs this year, at least that I've seen. I actually have a funny story with tree frogs. So, I've been living in this area my entire life, and when I was younger, my house had our main bathroom with the shower in it on the second floor. So, one day, I remember where I was. I must have been just sitting in the living room or something. And I just hear my mom scream, like freak out. And I guess what had happened is she walked into the bathroom and there was just a tree frog, like, sitting on the wall. And she was not ready for there to be a tree frog in the bathroom. That was probably the last thing she expected. So she just flipped out. We still really don't know how that tree frog got into the second floor bathroom. Our main guess is that somehow it came in through the pipes, like through the shower or through the sink or something like that, because I don't think it could have hopped through the front door and up the stairs into the bathroom without anybody noticing. But we're really not sure how it got in there. Excuse me. Sorry about that. There's been a lot of distractions happening during your tattoo, but hopefully we can get it done relatively soon here. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Just have the isometric portion left. So, if you don't mind me asking, what made you decide to get this tattoo on your forehead? Oh, okay. Yeah. I understand. If there's something that's super meaningful to you, then it's best to display it somewhere where people can see it. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? Work at the bank. Okay. Do you think they'll have an issue with you having this tattoo on your forehead? Oh, okay, that makes sense. The weirdest tattoo I've ever done. Let me think of some other ones. I had one guy come in and he asked me to tattoo his entire left arm neon green. That was a long process, but we did eventually finish that. Have you ever seen Steve-O's tattoos that he has? They are like crash test dummy, the yellow and black circles. I did that for somebody. Those are probably two of the weirder ones. You were doing great so far. There are a lot of people that have issues with getting tattoos, especially one in a place like this, because they are painful and it's, after a while, it's hard to deal with, but you've been doing a great job so far. I do have a question for this tattoo. Would you like me to add any color here, or would you just like this to be black and white? Okay, that's what I thought, but I was just making sure. Yeah, you really have to make sure you like your tattoo, and not just like it, I should say. You have to make sure you love any tattoos that you get, because once you get them, it's hard to change them, and you're going to have it for the rest of your life, essentially. So, you have to make sure you really love it. And that's why sometimes I have a hard time trusting other tattoo artists. That's why I don't have any tattoos, because I'm not going to give myself one, and you have to really trust somebody, I think, to have them permanently ink your body. Okay, I think I'm almost done here, actually. Here, I'll have you look in this mirror right here. What do you think so far? I can make a few more changes then if you'd like that, because like I said before, you have to make sure you love your tattoo. Are you a big fisherman then, if you are getting this tattoo? No? Oh, okay. Okay, what do you think about this now? Looks good. Okay, that's good. So what I'll do now is I'll get it prepared for you so that we can prevent infection or prevent it getting messed up in any way like that. So I'll just wipe this off for you here. Perfect. And then let me grab some of this wrapping over here. Just wrap it around your forehead. Now keep that on for 2 days, please. Try not to get it wet. If you have to take a shower, then just do a body shower. Don't wash your face for a couple days if that's okay. Just keep that on to protect the tattoo and protect the skin while it heals. But after those 2 days, you should be good to go. You can take the wrapping off and it will be okay. With it being on your forehead, it might get kind of irritated. I'm not really sure what will happen. I've never done a tattoo directly on somebody's forehead. So yeah, it might have some issues with irritation. It might itch a little bit. It might hurt a little bit, but that's okay. If your skin starts to get super red or like bleeding or like any like really bad pus, anything like that, you can come back here and I can look at it and said, take care of it for the next couple days, and everything should be fine. Yeah, if you want any more tattoos or you want to touch up, anything like that, come back and I can help you out. But otherwise, yeah, see you later.